Today, we have the brand new 2025 Mosaic Football Hobby Blaster. These cost $50 a piece, so let's see if they're any good. You wouldn't believe how many times I hear somebody say that I don't want to grade a card because it's too expensive. Well, I have a perfect way that you can grade a card with PSA for cheap, and that is to use my code WAYNE25 at checkout. That'll get you a free $25 off your first submission. There's also a link in the description that'll take you exactly where you need to go to get that submission started. But now let's get into the video. So this is what the Hobby Blaster looks like. It has a red box right here instead of the green that we're used to with the regular ones. So these are going to cost you around $50. The regular blasters are going for around $40. And the difference between these and the regular is you're going to find red parallels. That is pretty much it. If you look at the side of the box, you will see that all of the inserts you can get red instead of the orange fluorescent. So this might be a wild take, but I think the regular blasters might be better than the hobby ones. I personally would probably prefer the orange fluorescent, but let's go ahead and see what they look like. The red parallels. Usually you get like one per box. You can still pull all of the orange fluorescents, the actual orange fluorescents, number to 25. You got all the case hits, so it's really the case hits that we're going after in this one. So we are going to have Zach Ertz. So you're going to get the greens just like in the regular blaster boxes. And we do have 3 boxes here. So we should get a decent sample size of what these look like, but I have a feeling I would rather go with the regular blasters. There's Gunnar Helm, we got Brock Bowers. There we go, Jackson Dart. That's nice. I'll sleeve up the Jackson Dart because his stuff sells really well, and you guys will definitely see that listed on my website, shopwaynecollection.com. There's a link in the description, but I am really curious as to what these reds are going to look like. There's another Brock Bowers, another Abuka. That's nice. This card has some surface damage. Halfway through the first box. Nothing crazy yet. And also for $50 for a blaster box, you know, that's pretty pricey. All right, here we go. Looks like we have our red. It does look like an Elevate, which I'm a pretty big fan of that insert this year. And it's going to be Matthew Golden. So you're going to get one of these per box. We did get a rookie, so that's pretty decent. I don't know if the red is going to outsell the orange fluorescent. It definitely will right away, because the orange fluorescents have been out for a while. But I don't know. I think I would rather have the orange fluorescent than the red. You're basically, like, with these boxes, you're replacing that fluorescent with this red right here. So, I don't really know. Let me know in the comments below if you would prefer, which one would you prefer. I think I will do a video comparing both, opening up both boxes. There's Trey Hendrickson. And last pack of the first blaster. We still have 2 to go, so I want to see what the red parallel looks like on the different inserts. So hopefully we get 3 different inserts. There's Dylan Gabriel, and we have a Marion Hampton. Okay, so I mean, overall it wasn't a terrible box. Definitely did not get $50 in value back. We're going to have to hit Jackson Dart on some type of color. Usually with these, you would get like red camo regular cards like this. You could pull red camo. Maybe I'm thinking of the mega boxes. I think the mega boxes might be the ones that you can pull those in. But definitely, you know, not the greatest product ever. I wouldn't go buy a bunch of these boxes. All right, we do have a rookie here. It's going to be Mason Graham. That's not terrible. And before we get into the other packs, I am giving away this Bowman Hobby Box, and all you have to do to enter that giveaway is make sure you like and comment on one video this month, and then make sure you are subscribed. That's all you have to do. I do appreciate it if you subscribe and like the videos. It helps me do more stuff like this. Like, I would probably never want to buy these boxes for $50. We're just doing it as an informational video. So let's continue. Almost halfway through this second box here. Now, if we pull like a stained glass or something, that would be really cool. There's Woody Marks. Marshall Faulk. But just comparing these with the regular blasters with the price point, I just don't think it makes much sense. All right, here we go. We have a Touchdown Masters as our red. It's going to be Jaden Daniels. That's a pretty cool kind of color match. It doesn't pop as much as the orange fluorescent does. So that's my one thing. The orange fluorescence just pops so much more. But this is a really cool card with the Jaden Daniels kind of red color match. Not a true color match, but still that's pretty sick. But let's see, 2 packs still left. There's Odell. Nothing crazy in that one. Jalen Royals. And last pack from the second blaster box. I mean, with opening 2 of these, I think I would rather open up the regular boxes. And if you can get the regular boxes at retail price, which is like $30, I mean, you could open, an extra blaster, 2 extra blasters with how much I paid for these 3. So, that's just something to think about. Let's get through the last one. I mean, who knows? We could pull like a stained glass or the Visionaries. That's like a new case hit for Mosaic, which is pretty cool. And the Kaleidoscopic, which I've already pulled a Kaleidoscopic. So if we do pull one, hopefully it's a different one. There's J.J. McCarthy. We got Jaden Daniels, which I do really love the design of Mosaic this year. I think in hobby, like the regular hobby boxes, you're going to see these regular cards, like that JJ, could be red. I think that might be the only thing you can get that's not numbered. There's Richard Sherman. We got Cam Ward and another Cam Ward. So there we go. Those packs are always nice. We are almost halfway through the last box. And did we get another red Touchdown Masters? We did. Okay, that's probably my least favorite insert for Mosaic this year. I just don't think the design is that great. Like, they pretty much just photoshopped a football in the background. But Caleb Williams, there we go. We'll sleeve that up on the red. Again, I think I would prefer that in the orange fluorescent. So really this comes down to preference if you like the reds versus the oranges. I'm going orange all day. Let me know in the comments what you would rather have. There's Ashton Genty. And last 2 packs. Maybe we'll get lucky, see an auto. Haven't seen an auto out of Mosaic yet. Okay, we have a True Silver. I wish the hit rates for True Silvers were a little bit better. They're pretty tough to pull, actually. It is going to be a Maureen Hampton. There we go. It's not too bad. And we have Bobby Wagner on the green there. All right, so we'll sleeve up the Hampton. And that is the true rookie as well. So that's definitely nicer than the variation. And here we go, last pack. Come on, please be like a case hit. Or maybe a Genesis. That'd be sick. All right, let's see. All right, it's just going to be a green. We got Jalen Lane. There's Sam Laporta, Derwin James, and there's Myles Garrett. All right, so there you guys go. That is the Hobby Blasters for Mosaic. Again, I've said it multiple times. I don't think these are worth it with substituting the orange fluorescent for one red. I would rather have the orange. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this product. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be entered into that giveaway. And I'll see you in the next one.